It is now 6:15. Kind of a chilly night last night, but what a beautiful day today.
It's a little chilly.
You know what? I was expecting like snow. Okay,
Oh.
you know, and we didn't get
Well,
that.
you did
I'm
say
kind
30.
of joking,
Yeah.
all right? I am.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
I mean, it was
Right.
cold enough, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We had
Was
some
it?
upper 20s, low 30s this morning in Northeast Ohio. We don't have to worry about that anymore now. Things are on the up and up. The
You
winds
heard
have
it
kicked
here.
in, and I think we're in great shape. Temperatures through the rest of the evening are beautiful. We're in the mid and upper 60s now. We'll fade back into the upper 50s as we get into the early morning, and then we're going to hold her steady. This is some good news. Watch how these temperatures are going to unfold as we go through the evening. It all has to do with a change in wind direction. We're going to see a big southerly breeze start to develop as we head through the day tomorrow. So still 75 in tropical Dover, whereas we're 61 in the Cuyahoga County Airport on the east side, 62 in Elyria. These southerly breezes take over, though, and that should really help to propel our temperatures for the day tomorrow. But we've had some sunshine, there's that. We're also still dealing with some of that atmospheric smoke, so you may be seeing some haze out there. But off to the northwest, here comes our next storm system. At this point, we actually need some rain, so we're gonna start to play that game with the forecast that, yeah, we'd love to see our sunshine, but the gardens could start to use some rain. So as far as tomorrow goes, I think we start dry and then we watch for the approach of this front. Ahead of this front, we'll start to get some humidity building, and that may pop up a few showers or rumbles in the earlier part of the day, probably late afternoon. And then tomorrow night is when the front actually comes through, and that'll lead us into a little bit of a cool down for our Saturday. So let me take you through the weekend here, because your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast looks fantastic. Those southerly breezes will stay a little blustery tonight, so that's going to help to curtail any temperature fall. And tomorrow morning, the temperatures will begin the day around 60-ish or so, with partly cloudy skies. We'll see more and more cloud cover bubbling up. Those cumulus clouds start to grow, and we may have a few pop-up showers, especially east of 77 by the time we hit the noon hour. In the afternoon, then, we'll get to see more and more sunshine. Other than an isolated pop-up rain or rumble chance during the day, I think the bulk of the rain moves in as we get into the evening hours. This is a snapshot of what it could look at 10:30 tomorrow evening, and you can see that line still out to the west of us. That line moves through northern Ohio overnight tomorrow night, and once it finally clears, and it's going to take its sweet time in doing so Saturday morning, but I think we'll have a pretty good push of dry air coming in through the morning Saturday, which will mean the rain moves out by midday. We'll see some clearing taking place, and note the temperatures in the 50s, and will likely hold in the 50s along the lakeshore, with 60s farther south for the day on Saturday, with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies by the afternoon. So it looks great. And just because I can, I'm going to fast forward it through all the way to Sunday morning. This is 8:30 in the morning. The marathoners are out and about. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s with light northwesterly breezes, and it looks like the weather should be fantastic. So amazing weather for all the folks who are going to be running over the weekend. And here's a look at your Union Home Mortgage forecast. After that 75 tomorrow, the front sweeps through tomorrow night, and that's going to cool us back into the mid-60s. If we're going to have a cold front, that's the one I want, because it only drops us back into the mid-60s. None of these blue arrow crazy things anymore. We will recover back into the low 70s by Sunday afternoon, thanks to some sunshine. Next week, right now, looks to set up to be stellar. I don't use that very often.
You don't.
But we have fantastic weather coming in. Lots of big high pressure sitting over us in the East Coast. That's going to lock us into a dry pattern. This is where we kind of play the game, right? We love the sun, but we are going to start to need rain, and appreciable rain, pretty soon.
She even had her cheery voice on when she was
did.
talking about the marathon. And the breeze is coming in.
It's going to
and
be
the
beautiful.
sun is going to be here.
Yes, and good luck.
You know, that's going to be good. Yes, that's
Thanks,
true.
Betsy.
Thanks, Bets.